What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a new look Oklahoma City Thunder rebuild today. Oklahoma City Thunder are very much in the midst of a rebuild, but today we're going to try to speed things up and try to make this team a championship contender in the West by the end of things. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 20,000 subs. We'll be there soon. All we need is your support down low, comment section, all that. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump in to this Oklahoma City Thunder rebuild today. The City Thunder didn't do a ton of things by acquiring players. What they did is acquire even more draft picks, as we all know. And one thing they did do is there's a lot of rumors surfacing around about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, whether he was going to be traded for the first pick or the third pick. And obviously, I don't know how true those rumors were. I honestly don't think they were very true, because I just felt like that was kind of a finesse job that the Thunder would be kind of finessing themselves by trading up for the #1 pick, by trading Shai and the 6th pick. Shai's only 22, and there was a lot of talk about how he doesn't fit their timeline, which didn't make a ton of sense to me. But they did extend him. They gave him a max extension, so Shai earned his money. Now that, kind of shows you that the Thunder were planning on keeping him around, and maybe those rumors weren't true. But other than that, man, this team is still very young. They did acquire Derek Favors, but got draft picks as well in return. So looking at this rotation right now, you're going to have a 9-man rotation, and I honestly don't know why in this file that the head coach is gone. I have no idea where he went. I know it's like Mark, it starts with a D. I don't know how to say his last name, but for some reason he's just completely gone. I don't know why. Not sure what happened, but for some reason he is just not in here. So yeah, apologies for that. So it's not the real head coach, it's Eli Arnold instead. So whatever. But like I said, the rotation is this. We got Shai, Lou Dort, Josh Giddey, who they drafted with that, I believe, what draft pick was he again? I guess it's not going to show me in this case. I think he was like pick number 6. Actually, they took him with the 6th pick. I was trying to think because the Thunder traded a few of their picks, but no. They kept the 6th pick and drafted Josh Giddey. Never mind. Pokusevski, Favors, Kenrich Williams, Darius Baisley, Mike Muscala, and Ty Jerome. And then you got Trey Mann, who they drafted as well. Theo down here, Isaiah Roby, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and then Aaron Wiggins and all that. So we're going to go ahead, though, with some of this first season without us doing anything. We all know, we like to see kind of what this roster is going to be, how things are going to go. And then after that, we'll obviously, of course, simulate or we'll, of course, make our trades in the offseason. So let's go ahead and see how this first season goes without me doing anything. Just kind of see where this team is at. Other than that, man, we'll make our moves in the offseason and try to build this team contender up. At the end of the season, to our surprise, we actually ended up making the playoffs as the 8th seed. So honestly, that's pretty nice. So what we're gonna do is simulate these playoffs as Shai makes an All-NBA first team. Wow, good for him. 29 points per game this season. So this man is definitely gonna need a co-star in the offseason. That's kind of what our goal is gonna probably be. So 29 points, honestly, could get a most improved nod out with a jump like that. 10 points per game jump like that. So AC, though, going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. So, I mean, we're just happy to be here, right? Player stats, we had 29 from Shai, 16 from Lou Dort, and then 13 from Josh Giddey, 11 from Kenrich Williams, 11 from Derek Favors, 11 from Pokusevski, and then 9.8 from Darius Baisley. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and simulate the playoff, our first round against the Lakers, who have Russell, Malik Monk, LeBron, AD, Dwight Howard starting, which that's kind of a wonky starting lineup with AD and Dwight Howard down low, but whatever. So, my current round against the LA Lakers. And can we win one game? Yes, we do. I mean, we didn't go down in 4, at least. We did win 1. So, gentlemen sweep. And the Lakers are going to go on to not win the championship. It's going to be the Milwaukee Bucks, who repeat as your 2-time NBA champion. So, they swept Philly, Utah, and LA in the Western Conference Finals in 6 games. Okay, let's get in this offseason, though. Draft lottery. I don't know if we're going to have a draft pick here from somebody. Doesn't look like it, so we might have to wait for something like that to happen. We have the 18th pick for the Miami Heat, though, and then 15 picks. So we have 2 picks in this draft, so we can definitely maybe use that to our advantage. Because, like I said, honestly, I would love to get a co-star for Shai this offseason. Because, I mean, we just made the postseason, and Shai just, averaged 29 points per game. So it would be kind of nice if we did maybe do something here. So we do have a lot of players under contract. If we go ahead and look around the league, kind of see, where teams are feeling, like what's going on. So right now, Shai is 23 years old. So I definitely want to get someone who's at least under 25, right? I don't want to go for anybody that's like a veteran, because I want them to grow together. So team intel, once again, I saw Karl-Anthony Towns, which Karl-Anthony Towns could be fun. Shai and a Cat, duo, that would be kind of fun. Definitely feeling that. The Blazers suck, and we can get Damian Lillard right now, but obviously Damian is 31, so I don't think that's going to happen. Rebuilding Bradley Beal, that's always, you know, kind of a rumor, but I don't think that would be a thing. Ben Simmons, I don't think he'd want. What else? Ben Simmons is apparently only wants to play in Oklahoma or in California, which is just dumb in my opinion, but whatever. So we got nothing there, and then the Grizzlies got Ja Morant, but you know, Ja Morant would be kind of insane if we got Ja Morant right now, which is not gonna happen. The Grizzlies wouldn't give him up. So Trae Young, and they got John Collins, and the Hawks didn't make the playoffs. I mean, John Collins might be gettable, but I don't know. Bam Adebayo from the Heat, but they made the playoffs. So right now, and then there's De'Aaron Fox from the Kings, who's 23 years old, and I'm sure he's tired of not making the playoffs. So we couldn't pair up. We could have a pairing of a De'Aaron Fox, Shea backcourt. That would be kind of fun if we wanted to do something like that. What else we got? So right now, I'm kind of feeling either getting a center from. Ooh, Zion Williamson would be available, but I don't think I'm going to do that because you'd have to give up a ton. I mean, unless if Zion demanded a trade, which was kind of a rumor, but I don't know, man. So honestly, I'm kind of feeling maybe getting De'Aaron Fox here. That would be kind of fun, like a Shea Fox backcourt, kind of lead things into the future. Both are definitely not bad at defense. They're not the worst in the world. So I don't know what it would take to give this up. So you know, if there was a scenario where De'Aaron Fox was like, I want out of here because we can't do anything, which it's still very possible. Like, I always kind of think about when is a player going to just be tired of things. Like, it's one thing to, you know, make the playoffs and get eliminated in the first round every year, but it's one thing to never make it, man. It's like, that's another totally different thing that's probably just very annoying. So, we have some guys that we could trade here. So, we have, like, I don't want to upset anybody that's by trading their favorite young players, but we're going to have to give up someone that's going to be good. So, De'Aaron Fox, all right, what do we want to give up? So, we have Jeremiah Robinson Earl. We have some second rounders down here. Obviously, that's not going to get moved in either. So, let's say we moved Theo. They don't need guards, though, because they have tons of guards. So, what if we get, like, Aleksej Pokusevski, and then you got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Theo. So, Aleksej Pokusevski, number 15, and number 18 in this draft for Fox. They agree? Okay, well, that was easy. So, we got De'Aaron Fox traded 3 young players and 2 first-round picks in this draft for De'Aaron Fox to pair up Shea and De'Aaron Fox in the future. So we can move Shea to the shooting guard and then have Lou Dort play the small forward. So Lou Dort and Josh Giddey can kind of be our forwards. I know Lou Dort is kind of undersized, so maybe we could have. I mean, Trey Mann's going to play that backup shooting guard role, and Ty Jerome play the backup point guard. So yeah, I guess we will roll with Lou Dort and Josh Giddey, and then Kenrich Williams. I probably am not going to worry about him too much. Baisley at the power forward still cool. And Derek Favors and Mike Muscala. So kind of want to sign a big man as well to kind of make a big super team here for the offseason for the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is kind of the opposite of what they've done so far. Obviously, they've been kind of patient and trying to build this team up slowly. But with all these draft picks, man, like eventually we can make some moves. So as far as the best centers in this free agency class, you got Tony Bradley, who's expecting 20 million, which is not going to happen. Dwight Howard. So there's nothing that crazy out here. So maybe we should trade for a center, which we still could very well trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, but do I want to do all that in one offseason? I mean, yeah, we could. Definitely we could. So let me go ahead and look still. So Cat still very much available from Minnesota, which would be tons of fun. What else we got? Joel Embiid from the Sixers is going to be available. So looking at centers around the league, Xavier Tillman, Bam Adebayo, Rudy Gobert, Rashawn Holmes, Robinson. So I'm good on that. Jokic, that would be insane. Miles Turner, 25 years old, would be fun too. Do I want to do anything like that though, or do I just kind of want to stay patient and maybe just like, I don't know. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we could run it back right now, to be honest. Derek Favors is 30 years old though, so we should maybe trade him this offseason no matter what. So if we can go ahead and maybe trade him for like a, I don't know what it may be, like just try to get anything for him. Maybe even a better center. Like Clay Capella just popped up there, known as well from the Knicks. If the Knicks thought, I guess they wanted Favors instead of Nerlens well. I don't know why you would though. Kleba in a second round pick. I guess Favors would probably be better on the offensive end for you, but Nerlens well is definitely better on the defensive end. But right now I'm not really feeling any of these trades. Clay Capella would be kind of fun if we got Clay Capella from the Atlanta Hawks. We get a draft pick as well. I mean, if the Atlanta Hawks really wanted to do this, we do get a better center out of this. I don't know why the Hawks would do this though. I really don't, so I'm not going to do it. So I think all I really want to do is, I guess I could just wait for now, and maybe, just maybe we can kind of wait and see what kind of centers are upset at the trade deadline, and maybe we make a trade for a center at the trade deadline. But for now, I'm kind of excited to see how this team's going to do. So player progression wise, 91, 88, 83, 82, 80, All right, so let's go to training camps now and kind of see how this team is going to go. I'm excited. A Shea, De'Aaron Fox backcourt. That sounds like a ton of fun. So let's load the 2023 draft class up. And then on top potential-wise, we got 3 training camps to use. So that's a very young and important team. So Josh Giddey, I'll throw one at. Lou Dort, I'll throw one at. And then the last one I'll throw at probably Darius Bazley. So let's go ahead and do that. And then power ranking lands us to number 5. So with our Shea, De'Aaron Fox backcourt, makes kind of fun there. So we got Josh Giddey starting at small forward, Bazley, Derek Favors, Lou Dort, Trey Mann, Kenrich Williams, Ty Jerome, Mike Muscala. So, I mean, I could do this where I moved Mike Muscala to power forward and kind of kick out, Williams out of the rotation because we already have a backup small forward. We could do something like that. And then Kenrich Williams could kind of be trade bait at the trade deadline or something. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it the trade deadline yet, but I am excited to kind of see how this team's going to perform without me. Without, with having De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt. And then Mike Muscala starting now, which I don't really want that to happen, actually. I didn't realize that. So, Mike Muscala, I'm sorry. You're cool at all, but you're not going to be a starter. I apologize. We're going to have to still hand that spot over to Darius Bazley. So, let's go ahead and make sure he's not a starter. And then, boom. All right, now our rotation should be fixed after that. Bazley's back in the starting 5. Good. Okay, and then we want to fix that again. So, all right. Gave Lou Dort even more minutes. Cool. Okay. So Lou Dort's 31 minutes over Josh Giddey, which is cool. Let's go ahead, though, simulate this second season, and let's see how De'Aaron Fox, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander backcourt performs. He actually didn't make the playoffs, which is very disappointing. Maybe I should have made that move in this last offseason, but we didn't make it, man. So All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, no Shea this time. All-Defense first team, All-Defense second team. But unfortunately, yeah, like I said, we didn't make the playoffs. We went 39-43. Looking at the player stats, so we have 24 from Shea, 21 from Fox, 13 from Bazley, and 12 and 11. So I guess, I mean, the only goal really this offseason is to look for a third guy to add to this trio. So I'm not really sure what happened, but hey, it's all good. So we got Memphis going on to lose to the Celtics in 7 games. So Celtics are your NBA champions. All right. So draft lottery, though, should land us in a pretty good spot, I would imagine. We might have another draft pick here in the lottery, as I don't even know. So we have the Clippers draft pick, and then we have our own, right? Actually, the Hawks might own this pick. I don't know how that works. So let's go ahead and see. The Hawks have our pick, and then the Thunder. Okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think I was going to be drafting anyway. I think I wanted to kind of make an aggressive move again this offseason. So staff signing, though, I mean, I don't know why, the actual Thunder coach isn't here. But, hey, I mean, we could sign someone else, I guess. We got a lot of good assistant coaches still on the board. Robert Pack, has got a B across the board. We could sign him, and then we could sign got Elson Turner, Oliver Gordon. Actually, he's only interested in a head coaching job. You got Kenny Atkinson. What else you got? Dion Blount, who's a good assistant coach. Do we still have our trainer? No, we don't. Damn, that's actually really unfortunate. I should have addressed that first. Okay. Well, I mean, we can still get a B, which is, not as good as a A, but it is what it is. So then Kenny Atkinson, I guess, can be our other assistant. So we'll go with that. And we have a new head coach. So let's go to the draft now. So on the NBA draft night, we have the 15th or 14th pick. And then, all right. So looking around the league again, we could just wait till free agency, though. So the Blazers are still selling, but there's nobody on that team I really. Well, they do have Chet Holmgren, which was kind of fun. But what else we got? Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks is not going to happen. Maybe I'll wait till free agency. Let's just wait till free agency. I'm not going to worry about who they select. We have Carson Wallace is a guard coming out of the draft. So player options, we'll have Josh Giddey. Accept all of those. Qualifying offers, none. Then for free agency, what do we got? So for free agents, we have DeAndre Ayton, who's a free agent. Very much would be interested in him if the Thunder did not want to give him a contract. Mitchell Robinson, Wendell Carter, Nurkic. So I am going to go ahead and throw a bag at DeAndre Ayton, which we actually don't have enough room to do that. Wow, I'm surprised. So I think he would get matched anyway, usually. So Mitchell Robinson is available, but we don't have the money. So what is holding us back right now? So looking at it, we have $10 million going to Derek Favors right now, so that definitely does not help us. So if we could go ahead and trade Derek Favors this offseason, that would be a huge thing to do. So we got the Bulls offering, kind of a swap kind of thing. Cleveland offered me 2 first-round picks. Why would they do that? I have no idea. David Nwamba. So Charlotte gets a big man. We get a second-round pick. We take on David Nwamba. That frees up like $5 million for us. So yeah, getting first-round picks is something we will definitely be interested in. So I don't even want David Nwamba. You can go ahead and have Derek Favors just for that first. So okay, that frees up a little bit of money. So that should almost give us enough to maybe throw a contract at, what else we got to do? You know, Ty Jerome is making some money. Is there any veteran here? No. Okay. Nobody I really want to trade away particularly. I mean, we could trade Ty Jerome now that we drafted Carson Wallace to be the backup. So Ty Jerome, we're going to go ahead and throw you out there and kind of waiver you out there. So the Magic or the Hawks, if they wanted to take you on for like, if anybody has 4 million they could take on. Nope. Okay. What else we got? Spurs. Okay. I don't think Ty Jerome's worth a first, 2 firsts, especially 2 firsts. So I can get a second for you. That'd be fine. So, all right. Free agency now. Let's go ahead and throw a bag at DeAndre Ayton. We're probably not going to get it. I'll player option it as well. So we'll go ahead and throw that at him. And he is 100% interested in our offer. So that's probably not going to mean much, though. It'll probably get matched. Mitchell Robinson is a free agent as well. But do you want to throw that much money at him? Probably not. So Clint Capella, also a free agent. So DeAndre Ayton, do they match? Yes, they do. That's unfortunate. Okay. DeAndre Ayton gets matched. So we'll go ahead and renounce the rights on these guys. On Roberson, we have the rights on for some reason. Okay. So center still available. We have Clint Capella. I still want to try to trade for DeAndre Ayton here. I mean, we have the capital to do it. So if the Suns wanted to give me DeAndre Ayton, what would it take? So let's say we gave them, it would probably take like, you know, some of our guys down here. So Isaiah Roby, we got Kenrich Williams, and then we have some picks that we could throw your way. So 24 and 2025. If you're interested in that, they don't agree. And I'll also throw you. Who do we want to throw in here as well? Lou Dort and Josh Giddey kind of want to keep around. So do we have another small forward? No. I guess we could throw Isaiah Roby in here. Would that move the needle? It does. We get DeAndre Ayton as our center down low. So now we have De'Aaron Fox, Carson Wallace. We have Trey Mann, Lou Dort, Josh Giddey, Baisley, and then DeAndre Ayton. So all we need is a front court big man to be a backup, and we are ready for this next season. So Marquise Chris. Thing out here, we have Georges Niang, Dean Wade. I almost said Dwayne Wade. So I'm going to give Dean Wade a contract. He's 25 years old and could be a nice, serviceable backup power forward. So that should lead us to being a very, very interesting team coming out of the West. A very young team as well, might I add. So we have definitely put together a nice trio here. So hopefully this leads to something special this next season. So let's go to training camps and kind of see how we can use these training camps to our advantage. I'm going to go ahead and assume this might be our last season because I have a good feeling this team could do something. So we're going to go ahead and throw Lou Dort to untapped potential, and we'll throw the other one at Josh Giddey. So here we go. Going into next season, power ranking lands number 12. Here's our rotation, though, for the season. We have De'Aaron Fox, Shea, Giddey, Baisley, Ayton, Dort off the bench, Trey Mann, Carson Wallace, and Dean Wade. And proficiency-wise, we're sitting at a 4-star balance, and we could go up to a 4-star 7 seconds. So 7 seconds usually does me better. So let's go ahead, man. Simulate this third and final season. And let's see if this team can go on to do something special here in the Western Conference. In the season, John Morant is your MVP. Very, very good numbers. 55, 78, 47%, 25, and 12. D.R. Johnson, Rookie of the Year for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yusuf Nurkic, 6-man for the Blazers. I's Defensive Player. Patrick Baldwin, Most Improved Player for the Spurs. And then Ime Udoka is your Coach of the Year. So I assume he's coaching the Celtics, but probably not. I bet he got hired somewhere else. So All-NBA First Team, John Morant, LaMelo, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, and here's your All-NBA second team, Trae Young, Russell, LeBron, AD, Embiid, and here's your All-NBA third team. So Chet Holmgren making it for the Blazers. Cool. Okay, so the Blazers make the postseason. They did. Okay, and we get to play them in the first round. So 7 seed versus second seed. We had 20.5 from Shea, 20 from De'Aaron Fox, 19 from DeAndre Ayton, 13 from Baisley, 12, 11. So we had a lot of players in double-digit scoring, which is cool. Which is why the scoring is probably low for some of our superstars here. So DeAndre Ayton. Let's go ahead and see, though, if we can beat this Portland Trailblazers team who has CJ McCollum coming off the bench, Malik Monk, Allen Flanagan. So they have like 4 shooting guards off the bench, it looks like. 3. I mean, yeah, it's like 5 guards off the bench. Okay, well, I think we should be able to beat this team. So let me current round, and please don't lose to this team. Okay, we're up. And, bro, I'm not trying to lose to a team that has like 5 guards off their bench. Like, come on now. Let me run an 8-man rotation. Let me make sure we win this because I am not going to be happy if we lose this at all. So, first round, you know, obviously I'm a Blazers fan, but, I mean, if that was our bench, I'd be absolutely pissed. It is a very close game, though, so that is definitely making me nervous. And the fact that we're struggling against this team does not bode well, I think, for the rest of the postseason. So, let's make sure we win this. 113 and 120. Okay, so that was definitely a struggle, but we did beat the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, they did have Damian Lillard, I guess, but You have KPG or KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Jay Sean Tate, Christian Wood, Alperen Sengun, Jonas Valanciunas, Chris Livingston, Jalen Brunson, and Josh Christopher. So this Rockets team is going to be a problem, definitely. So I am a little nervous for this one. Somebody current round against Houston, and they're up 2-1 on us. I had a feeling about that. Houston is going to be a problem. Like, Houston, we have a problem. Or Houston, we have a problem. Whatever you want to say. Come on, man. Let's even this series up, though, please. Okay. 117 and 133. And here we are, man, in a elimination style game. Can we take advantage of our home court and not lose here? And it's looking, we lose 136 133, 24 23 20. All right, so we made it to the second round, but we didn't get further enough, and Atlanta Hawks go on and win the championship. So very unfortunate circumstances there, but it's all right. We can go on through the offseason and run this back. So let me make sure I load a draft class in, because I thought that was gonna be our last season, but fortunately it wasn't. So 2024 draft, I guess, is what I have to load in. So let's go into the offseason. I'm not expecting to do much draft lottery wise. We might have a lottery pick here, which we do from the Clippers, and that's going to end up being the 5th pick in the draft. So we could definitely end up doing something here. So staff signing, Robert Pack, we're going to keep that all the same. I will get an A trainer though, and then we'll sign that. Let's go to the draft now. So for the NBA draft, we have the 5th pick here. Do I want to go ahead and do something with it? Not really, but I traded like Carson Wallace, and then what if I got a little, okay, nothing pops up. All right, so what if I threw that in there? So we got the 3rd pick and Devontae Graham being offered. I'm good on that. So I mean, I guess we could use like a backup big man, if anything. So let's go to our 5th pick and kind of see who would be there. I have no idea who's good in the 2024 draft class. I like almost never ever get to this point. So Josh Jackson, no idea if he's good or not. 19 years old, welcome to the team. Send me the hint on that. And he is a 77 overall. Was the other center better? Yes. Jalen Lewis was a 79. So sign Josh Jackson, and then player options: Josh Giddey, Trey Mann. Qualifying offers, we have Darius Bazley as a free agent, and then Lou Dort should be a free agent as well, I believe. So Lou Dort, 29 million is what he's asking for, and he's unrestricted, which is rather unfortunate. So Joel Embiid, I'm not gonna offer money to. We don't have money to offer, so we pretty much have to pay Lou Dort, which, you know, I don't really want to do necessarily, but if I'm gonna keep him, I guess I have to. So we're gonna sign Lou Dort, and then we're gonna wait on Bazley to come back. So that is basically what the plan is. So we'll sign them guys, and we're gonna run it back. That's all we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get Bazley back, and we'll run it back for this 4th and final season. So we end up as the 3rd seed in the West, going 55 and 27. We get to play the team that eliminated us last year. So 20, 19, 18, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. So yeah, Houston is definitely going to be another problem, but this time they don't have Kevin Porter Jr. anymore, which I guess kind of leads to in our favor. So hopefully that definitely helps us out. Somebody come around against Houston, and we are going to beat them in 7. That was very close, but now we get to play the 7th-seeded Oklahoma or Minnesota Timberwolves, who have Facundo Campazzo, Porzingis, and Cat down low. Damn, okay, that's a crazy front court. Someone to come around against them, and going to a game 7, which is not ideal because we were up 3-1 at one point. So here we go in game 7. Can we finish them off, please? And it's looking good thus far, but they could always come back, and we are going to beat them. Let's go. 130 to 147. We're in the West Conference Finals now, playing the Portland Trailblazers, who are the 1st seed. So they have Dame, Amari Bailey, Greg Brown, Nasir Little, Chet Holmgren, Nurkic, Terry Rozier, Flanagan. So they are back. They are back. So let's go ahead. Semi game 1. They're up 1-0, 30 and 9 from Dame. Okay, game 2. They're up 2-0. Are we gonna lose here? Game 3. Yep, we lost, didn't we? We got swept by the Blazers. Okay, so many playoffs, and the Portland Trailblazers go on to win the championship. So Chet Holmgren Finals MVP, man. Well, I guess Dame got his ring in Portland, but whatever, guys. This was the team we put together at the end. It was definitely a hard-fought effort, but unfortunately, we were just not able to win it today. The Western Conference Finals as far as we were gonna go. 55 and 27. I'll take it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What rebuild should we do tomorrow? But for now, there's Crushables. I'm saying peace.